Hello everyone, and welcome back to Oblivion. We're back here with, yeah, I'm not gonna try.
Back again, huh? What is it?
Have you got any advancements?
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion.
That is quite sad. I'm depressed.
Back for more work, are you? Good. Some of our boys are causing trouble in Leorin. Looks
Sounds
bad.
like a fucking problem. But what's happening?
Some of your brothers have been getting rowdy at the local tavern.
Alright.
I've got no problem with cutting loose, but I don't like it when we all look bad.
Yeah, fair.
You're looking for Relian, Vantus Prelius, and Dubak Groshog. I haven't had any trouble with them before, so find out what's going on.
Good to know. I will have a
I'll be
conversation.
waiting.
But before I do that, I've got some things to talk about. Not many things, but just some things to talk about this episode that have nothing to do with the game, to be honest. So first thing, I went to Costco recently. Okay, and people constantly say that the Costco hot dog is like some top tier shit. I'll be honest with you, it was okay. It was definitely worth £1.50. I wouldn't say it's worth more than that. I wouldn't say it's worth less, but it's definitely worth the price that it is. You know, it's not the best thing in the world. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed. I'm just like, well, it's definitely worth £1.50. I'll say that. But yeah, I was very confused. What's this quest? Is Leowin? Yeah, it is Leowin. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting a bit more, but what I had was okay, you know. But people say it's so good. It just isn't. It's okay. Like the word "good" next to the Costco hot dog just that doesn't compute in my brain. I do apologize to everyone who thinks it's a godsend of a fucking sausage, but I'm sorry, it just isn't. You know what I mean? It's just, oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. It's just this, this is okay. But they're cookies and brownies. Now we're talking. You know what I mean? That's some good shit. Is this where they are? Yeah, there we are.
If it weren't for me, you'd be mucking stables in Orsinium.
All right.
Nothing more for you, Imperial. Get out.
Okay, so
Your Fighters Guild. Get them out of here.
I'm trying. But why are they causing trouble?
Causing trouble? Yes. Causing much trouble. Scaring customers. Breaking furniture.
Okay,
Bad men.
that seems like a problem.
Make
Oi.
them leave.
It's not wise to interrupt us in the middle of our discussion.
I will fuck you up. Why are you causing trouble, you big bitch?
I don't think so. I'll tell you what real trouble is. It's trying to pay my debtors when there's no work. It's my wife taking in wash to buy food. That's been the state of things since the Blackwood Company began moving in.
Who the fuck are these boys?
I spit on them.
Okay.
Mercenaries
Okay.
sent by the Emperor to reclaim territory in Black Marsh. When they failed, they came back and set up shop. They've been undercutting us on contracts ever since, and they've no qualms about accepting jobs no guild member would be caught dead doing.
Well, just get good. As the Souls community like to say so much, just get good, to be honest. But yeah, you have to stop being a bunch of wankers.
Oh? We must? Well, last I saw, you didn't outrank me, journeyman.
I'm
I
pissed.
suggest you mind your manners and your own business.
I could kill you. I'm just saying, I could kill you.
Report us? Oh no. Why, we might never get work from the guild again. And that would be different how exactly?
Good point. Fair enough. Okay. You got me there.
A brilliant idea. Orion only sends his best these days. Tell you what, you go find us some paying work and we'll happily go about.
I hate this dude. He's got a point.
Obliged,
Leave
my
here
friend.
now, Red Guard.
He's got a point, though. Right, you got any fucking jobs, lad?
Jobs for the Fighters Guild. Try Margart. If she's not at home or at the Five Claws, she's probably out looking for alchemical ingredients.
Good to know.
Make them
Yeah,
leave.
this is the thing. I see this is where the shit starts getting like to the point where you're like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Yeah, basically a new Fighters Guild turns up, and they're like a lot better. You know, they're accepting the jobs that we don't, and then they're accepting the jobs that we do. So it just makes the Fighters Guild look just shit, to put it simply. But it's also like it's an issue, you know. It's an issue. I understand
Here's
it.
a fine one. My name is Margaret.
Indeed.
Professionally, I'm a trade consultant. I offer advanced mercantile training, by the way.
Good to know.
But my real passion is alchemy. I love brewing up new and interesting potions, just for fun. It's a pity
Interesting.
my busy consulting and training schedule leaves me little time for gathering ingredients. And heavens forfend that my husband, Itar, devote a few minutes from his all-consuming hobby,
Sounds like a problem.
stirring up trouble between Khajiits and Argonians to help me find ingredients.
But have you got any jobs for the Fighters Guild, ma'am?
I suppose I've got something I could use the guild's help with. I need ogre teeth and minotaur horn for my alchemy experiments. They're tough to get,
That's a problem.
but I prefer fresh, and I'll pay well. And I just don't trust those Blackwood Company folks to find them.
Yeah, they're useless.
Well, I'm not sure about you
Definitely.
either.
Oh,
Tell you what, if you bring me back 5 portions of ectoplasm, I'll give my business to the guild. That's my
interesting.
offer. Goodbye.
This is the thing. I've been saving up that shit. So,
Well, you
here's some
got the
ectoplasm.
ectoplasm. Seems you Fighters Guild types can do a job when you put your mind
hell
to
yeah,
it.
we can.
Tell your men I'll pay them for minotaur horns and ogre teeth. The Fighters Guild will be my sole supplier. I look forward to doing more business.
And we love that. I don't know,
Good day.
honestly, if they're going to be able to handle ogres and minotaurs. But you know what? That's not my problem. That seems like a them problem, because they're not giving me that quest. So, I'm fine. You know, we all good. And now they get to stop causing fucking trouble. Bunch of wankers. Oi, dickhead.
I've told you what we need. Until we've work, we'll stay here.
Yeah, you got jobs,
Find ingredients from our guard, huh? Works for me. I'll let the other men know. Appreciate your help, friend.
Yeah, friend now is it.
Should be happy.
Yeah,
Go to it.
friend now are we? Not journeyman, okay? I hate people. But yeah, that's a pretty simple one. But it's the beginning of the game showing you where this quest leads. It's the Blackwood Company, they're being a bunch of fucking good businessmen, to be honest. Like, if you've got a market, you know what I mean. Yeah, I need to wait. But it's I know you're part of the Pipers Guild. Say less. You're part of the Fighters Guild, but you sort of have the two minds of like, oh, they're stealing our jobs. Goddamn Blackwood Company. But then you're like, well, if they're doing the jobs better than we can, then can I blame them? You know what? You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Boot. I'm looking for results from you.
I've got results. So yeah, they've got some jobs now, to be honest. They're fine.
The Blackwood Company has taken that much of a foothold in Leowyn. Those sons of... Never mind. You've done your job. Here's your payment for it.
Thank you. Can I now have an advancement?
You've done well.
Nice.
Because of your efforts, you have achieved the rank of Swordsman of the Fighters
We love that.
Guild.
So, more duties?
I don't have anything
Never
for
mind.
you right
Okay,
now.
cool.
Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something.
Sounds good.
Or perhaps you're ready for advancement.
I'm not.
Go hurt somebody.
I've just been advanced. So yeah, back to Azan, then... Well, it might be Azan, then the Orky dude. That's the wrong one. I keep thinking it gives me quests to go speak to people, but it doesn't. I think I wish they changed that. That's the one thing I'm like... You could have just added that one tiny change. Maybe it's just looking for work as a quest and speak to these two people. But yeah, that's just annoying. Anyways.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Looking for some more work, are
I
you?
am indeed. What? Ooh.
This
Okay,
one's
yeah, no, that's fine. What have you got?
Good to see you're working hard. I've got some more thieves for you to deal with in Anvil.
Sounds fine. What's There we go.
There have been a number of thefts in the area, and witnesses believe the thieves are holed up nearby. Check around and
Okay.
see what you can learn. I'm
I'll
not
kick some
sure
ass,
the
it's fine.
numbers you'll be dealing with, so I'm sending you with another new recruit, Magley.
Oh no.
I believe you two have already met.
Sadly, yes.
Get moving. You need to get rid of
I'm
those
not
thieves.
going to speak to you. Not this dude. Not this dude. Alright, where we go? Where are we off to? Oh, we need to talk to people. Well, that's bloody great, isn't it? Any guards around? They'll usually know. Ooh, thieves.
Can't say I know anything myself, but I heard that Newheim the Portly had some things stolen, and he's been asking around about it.
Sounds good.
Ask him. It's unbelievable.
Okay, shush.
Blessings of Mr.
Sounds great. Now we're gonna have a conversation with whoever he told me to go have a conversation with.
Yes.
Bloody nice, like. But, ooh, rat lady. Yeah. Again, it gets this fight skill thing very much switches between like just basic, very basic mercenary work and then quite interesting storylines. At the moment, I think we're
Well met.
really, you have to go back into the city the second I leave. The amount of times that's happened is actually wild. Unless I just walk past his house, which is honestly something I've done before. Oi, Stinky!
Hell, what can Newham the Portly do for you?
You have been having trouble with thieves, I'm guessing.
Aye, I know about those scum. Rotten bastards robbed me blind, they did.
Indeed.
Stole a family heirloom. Bunch of Bosmer, if you can believe it. No
That
offense
sounds
to your friend, of course.
sus.
Last I heard, they were holed up in Hirota Cave, not too far from
Sounds
here.
good. I'll go there right now.
You too.
Wait. Yeah, no, it gave me the location. Okay, good. I was thinking. But yeah, I think it's interesting the Fighters Guild. It switches between this mercenary and interesting quests, because I was thinking it's kind of a bad thing, but I'm thinking it's actually kind of good, because when you're constantly on just like story after story after story, sometimes it's good to have a break and just do something. Oh, hello again. It's good to just do something random every now and then. I think that's good.
What is it?
Shush, leave me alone. But yeah, today, as of recording this, about probably like 3 hours ago, I went to Yo Sushi, and that place is quite good. And today they had a bottomless, well, it says bottomless, like almost, what would you call, buffet type thing that they've got on like Thursdays. And I will say, it's in the name, but them motherfuckers know how to, they know how to make sushi. that was nice. And me and like 4 friends went, and it's like £30 each, and honestly, that's for what you get. It's worth it. But like, oh, we ate like a good £170 worth.
I'd better cut down on the ale.
Worth it, fully worth it. Okay, for some random bitch, you've got some health. Maglia, you got this. Okay, how are you blocking swords with your hand? You know what I mean? The last bow is nice. Okay. I don't like being in tight spaces with people because, well, especially when I've got like someone with me, because that is, you are in the way 90% of the time. That is the most annoying thing. Ooh, loot. Is the most annoying thing in this game is like the companions. They're on the level of Skyrim where they just sort of get in the way and don't help. Okay, we've got health. We're fine for now. Van Griffin. Sure. Okay, no, he's unconscious. He can't die. That's fine. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I have to keep watching my health, because sometimes your health can just disappear. Come on now. Make sure I heal. We're fine, we're fine. Maglia, do your shit. Ooh, nearly sliced you, but we're fine, we're good. Glass is a very good thing to collect. I'll try and replace my mithril with just full glass, because I think glass is better than mithril. I mean, it's definitely better than elven. So, yeah, that's fine. Doing a lot of glass at the moment. I don't know if I'm right here. I could just be fully wrong, but I think glass is the best light armor. I'd think it is. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think I know more about Skyrim than I do Oblivion, even though I've probably played Oblivion more. Skyrim sort of gives you, like, again, Skyrim's more dumbed down, no offense, and I think it gives you a lot of shit for just free. So that's 9. What's glass? That's 8, and it weighs less. I'd rather that, and it looks a lot better. Okay, we're fine. Oh, he's got the helmet. Need to heal. Make sure. Yeah, night. Oh, that's a good point as well. Nearly forgot. Elden Ring Night Rain comes out tonight. Ironic. I will be playing that a lot. I will not have a life for a good while. Look at that. That is nice. Yeah, I will not have a life for a long ass time. I'm very interested in if it is just awful. Because it's their first... I think it's their first... No, it is their first roguelike. So, in my head, I'm like, this could be just the worst thing they've ever made. But I think it has the potential to be, like, one of the best things they've ever put out into the world. Because roguelikes are very good. Maglia and I have succeeded in clearing... No idea. All the thieves living there, good. And they're all dead. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not talking to him, he's annoying. But, yeah, I think it's... Ooh. That's enchanted arrows, nice. I think it could very much turn out to be one of the greatest things, or one of the worst. But... I think it very much could be the greatest. I'm leaning towards it's going to be very good. I don't know if... Again, I don't know if it will be the greatest thing they've ever put out. But, I mean... You know, I think it's going to be fucking good. It's going to be very nice. Especially because I'm a big fan of ranged. And before Elden Ring, ranged wasn't really an option. It just didn't really work that well. But, I mean, I've killed Bale with a bow and arrow build. And that shit is fun. That shit is very good. And, yeah, I think it's very much possible to do a very easy bow and arrow build in Elden Ring. And get away with it being quite easy. It's not like the easiest thing in the world, obviously. You still have to have skill. But I think it's a good possibility.
You and Maglia need to catch
Oh wait, no, we've done it. But I mean, now there's an actual bow and arrow dude, so
have you taken care of those
big
thieves
dubs.
yet?
Yeah, they did as fuck.
Cleared them out, did you? Good work, you two. I see big things for you with the
Thank
gold.
you.
Here's your payment.
You got anything else?
I don't have anything for anyone in your rank.
Thanks.
Check with Burrs Grokosh in Shadenhall. He might have something.
Cool.
Yes?
I'm gonna ignore you now. But yeah, now they've got the... Is it Iron Eye, the character? Who's got like the green cloak and looks really cool. Like, I'm a big fan of... I mean, I'm a big fan of ranged characters in, like, just games anyway, because staying back, taking pot shots and winning is hilarious. But also, in just like Souls-likes, ranged is usually really bad.
How are you today?
But it looks like they've sort of like given him a big buff. You know, they've actually done things with him to make him actually usable, which is really good. And I think it's going to be I think it's going to pay off. I think he's going to be a good character. I mean, I could end up using a different character. Who knows? But right now I'm going to go into it with I being my very hopeful main and see what happens. Is he downstairs? Is there a downstairs? There is a downstairs. Because, yeah, that, also, you can run up walls and, like, jump and run faster and stuff, so. Okay, this dude is, gone. Okay, he apparently was outside. That makes sense.
I've got another contract for you, meat.
That's not nice.
I assume you won't embarrass yourself.
That's also, hey, I've been doing pretty well so far, okay? No deaths, pretty good. Getting people contracts and stuff. I'm just saying I'm pretty good.
It's from Biena Amelian at the Water's Edge settlement. She needs something retrieved from her ancestral tomb.
Oh, I know this one. That's fine.
Haul your carcass to that settlement.
So this quest is quite good. And it's for two very, very main reasons. One, it's all the way down here. But one, it's there's two ways of completing it. Two ways. I'm tired. I've been out, okay? I've had to deal with people today, and that's hurt my brain a lot. I'm no joke, I've got a massive headache right now. But one, you could just give her a load of money. Or two, you can go and collect the stuff. Hey, I helped. Who are you? Durbok Grul Shag. And who? The other dude is gone. What up, Durbok? But yeah, you can give her like 1,000, which I won't be doing. Or you can go collect the armor. I think I might collect the armor. Because the armor's pretty good. Ooh, White Stallion Lodge. I might do that quest, because that's a good one. I like that quest. Also, I said I was going to do this this quest that's related to the Mages Guild about, like, that's a lot of lag, about, like, dreams and all that happened. And I completely forgot, because my brain don't work good. But if I remember, I will be doing it at one point. Also, I didn't know my acrobatics was at 70, god damn. Might have to grind that up off camera. So I'm pretty sure at 75 you can jump across water, and that's really helpful.
Hello.
Hello.
You must be from the Fighters
I am
Guild.
indeed.
I'm glad you're here. I need your help to repay a debt.
Okay, what's this debt about then?
I'm afraid so. My father had a bit of an issue with gambling. I'm afraid he built up a rather large debt. Now that he's gone, the debt is mine.
Yeah, that's a problem. I hate that. I hate that so much. Just, oh, your parents were a bunch of wankers, now you have to fucking deal with it. Well, you know what I mean? How much is this debt?
Oh, a great deal. Over 1,000 septims. My father was quite a gambler.
Seems like
Quite a
it.
bad gambler.
Where is he?
Gone. Dragged from our house in the night. To pay the debt, I'd like to sell the sword and armor of my grandfather, or I might be next.
Seems like a problem. Yeah, what's this sword and armor?
They were buried with my grandfather in the family tomb. The sword and cuirass were enchanted and
Cuirass,
should
okay.
cover my debt.
There we go.
Please, get them for me.
This is the thing. Do I get the armor? I don't know. The easy way to get rid of this is just to pay her. But they'll give you 600 for doing the contract, so you'll only lose 400 for it. And it saves a lot of time. And I have a lot of money. So I might just, yeah, I'm probably just gonna, No.
Not far in my
I'll
family's
go get
ancestral
it.
tomb. Here, I can mark it on your map. Please, Return them to me so I can pay off my father's
I
debts.
will, that's fine.
You're my only hope.
I'm not Obi-Wan, lad, calm yourself. But the reason I don't... Like, morally, the reason I always give her the gold is just, I hate the idea, like in real life, of selling your family's stuff to pay off debt. Like, I hate that so much. Because it's like, you're selling memories at that point. And it's just, it's quite a bad thing. But for the video of, if people want to know where the locations of each armor piece is, I might as well do it. But every time I play this, I have like, I mean, how much money do I have? Yeah, I have 20k on me. And this should be 1/20th of my current money, and that's literally nothing. So, I usually just give her the money. But I mean, I'm the Fighters Guild, I'm not the bank, so I should probably get the armor. It's an interesting armor set as well. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an ebony reskin, and that might sound quite boring because it's just a reskin of another armor, but it's a good reskin. It's a really good reskin. I like it. Get fucked. Yeah, it'll be it might be a long time before I get an enchanted sword, to be honest. But yeah, it sort of gives you the one thing, but there's different pieces all over the place. But I honestly think you just need the helmet, no, the chest piece and sword. That's the only thing she mentioned. She didn't mention the other. So for the quest itself, I think you only need them two pieces. But I like getting everything just because my OCD is insane. But yeah, the first piece is there. What up? Yeah, trust me, I ain't gonna be using spells on you. Oh, he's glitching out. I don't know if this is just me, but every time I go out and actually, you know, interact with human beings, I always get a headache. Like every single time. I always get a headache. I don't know if it's just me. And it's not like, you know, we're shouting, we're raving, we're having a fucking blast. Like, it's just like being around people and I gain a headache every time. Every single time. Like when I went Costco, I got a headache from that. It's just, I don't know. I think that is probably a problem. You know what I mean? Probably not the best thing to happen. But hey, I shall deal with it. Okay. And I my stamina recharge because these are bastards. I need to focus on one instead of hitting back and forth. D&D tactics. Focus on one person first. Oh, dread zombies regain health. Right, yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know if zombies in general do, but I know dread zombies definitely do. That's the massive problem with them. Is if you can't deal enough damage to cancel out their healing, it's a long day for you. But yeah, I gotta... Yeah, there's the shield. I don't know how much I can carry. I can probably drop some stuff I don't need. I'll figure it out if I get over-encumbered. It's fine. But yeah, I got two pieces so far. There's the sword and chest piece in here. In this place. But then there's... like boots, there's other things. There's a lot of things you need to get. Obviously, it's a full set of armor, so... We're fine. We're cornered in a cave by a skeleton, but it's fine. Hey, light armor's up. That works. I don't actually remember where the pieces are, to be honest. I'm saying I do. I did it recently, but my brain don't work. So, for fuck's sake. Hey, you can block your spells if you want to. That's fine. Nice. Yeah, there's that and that. Is that all I need? Okay, that is all you need. Interesting. Okay. I can only carry 2 things. That's wild. I can only carry 2 things at the moment. There's the greaves in this corner. So... Oh! It's not good. The shield... I don't need either. So there's them 3. You see me pick them 3 up. I'm going to put them by there for now. I need helmet and boots next. I'll try and... I've missed the boots. But I know where they are, so that's fine. Yeah, the helmet is over here, which is a wild place to put it, I will say. Give. I'll just put them on this little plaque thing, so I know where they are. Because, yeah. That's there. The boots... This is mainly for the people who just want the armor set. Because you can give her the money and come get the armor set for yourself. It's not that good of an armor set, to be honest with you, but, like, you know, if you want to look drippy, you want to look stupendous. I know the boots are behind a sarcophagus. Or sarcophagus. Wherever you fucking say it. So, that's the one area. I think it's this way? Yeah, it's by here. So, my ego calls to me. Because I've been chatting shit on people who can't lockpick in this game, so now I need to prove myself. Fuck! It's fine. I just need a bit of patience. Like everyone in life. That is a good thing. I think, wasn't worth it. I think people in life generally need a bit more patience every now and then. Not with, honestly, this is just my opinion, but not with other people. I think if other people are really testing your patience, I think, you know, they're kind of the wrong people to be around. But, I mean, if you're just like, you're doing a project or you've got some obstacles and stuff like that, like, I think it's necessary to have some patience. Because you're gonna need it if you like this game and want to do the lockpicking. That right there is a balancing act of the century, but it's giving me an aneurysm. Don't wait. There's the rest of the armor. If anyone wants it, you know, because it's the blue version of Ebony, which is really, really goddamn cool, I will say. The temptation to take it and put it on is it's palpable. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. I like saying the word. It's a nice word. I don't know. I'm stupid. It is what it is. Leave me alone. See, now I want to keep the armor and put it on for a thumbnail. But I've got the glass. The glass looks, I will say, the glass looks 10 out of 10. It sort of clips through my character's nose. I will say. That's fine. Yeah, I got the glass set. It's fine. That is the problem I'm gonna be having though. Is the thumbnails now will be just me in a glass set of armor. That is a problem. Maybe I'll switch over to Daedric at one point. I don't know.
Did you find them?
I did.
Hello again. Have you had any luck finding the sword and armor?
I have.
You found them. Fantastic. I can't tell you what this means to me.
Here's the sword. Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I'll be able to sell these for enough to pay my debt. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this.
Yeah, it's always a bad thing when you have to resort to that level of stuff. I like in real life I hate it. It's just like whenever someone's thinking about selling their like family's like stuff, like items that like your grandmother's passed you or something, and if you're like I like having it but I need the money, I'm the kind of person that's sort of like, do you think you can get that money in the future because you can pay me back? So I really hate when people have to do that. That just feels I feel really bad. No reason. I don't like I've got anything to do with it, but you know what I mean. It's just it's a bad situation to be in. But yeah, where are you? You better be in here this time, because last time you weren't. You were outside. You were vibing. Can't respect it, but still. Talk to me, my boy.
Good morning.
Hello.
Oi.
You need to finish out the
I've done it.
Got a sword and armor for her, huh? Not bad work, meat. Here's your payment for the contract.
Thank you. Have you got any more contractors?
Nothing
Okay.
now, not at your rank. Go see Azan in Anvil. Maybe he's got something.
Or
You're due for advancement. I
nice.
hereby name you Protector of the Fighters
Love
Guild.
that. Now have you got anything?
I've been told to send you to
Love
Coral
that.
for some duties. Speak with Orion.
Okay, we're back to the Dark
You'll
Elf.
learn something.
We like the Dark Elf eventually. Right now he's a bit of a knob. But eventually. Eventually he'll be alright. Oh. Yeah, I think I know which one this is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is where shit starts to get a bit where you start to see the true colours of everything. Which is a bit wild. Well, this is at least where where it starts. You may not start seeing it yet, but like this is the sort of what do they say, catalyst to everything going bad.
Hello. Well,
Oh, how are you doing? Have you got any? What is that? No. Have you got any duties?
I've got another job for
Good to
you,
know.
slightly off the record.
There we go.
You'll be going on a mission with Varanus Daunton. Yes, the Guildmaster's son.
Okay, so she is the Guildmaster. Okay, that's good. What are we doing with him?
You're to accompany him and make sure he succeeds. He needs some time in the field to get his confidence up, or he'll never become a good warrior. Valena
Okay.
coddles the boy too much. Doesn't want him in the line of fire. Suppose it's no surprise after Vitellis.
Would tell us?
Valena Daunton's eldest son. Good man. We lost him on a botched mission recently. You've probably seen the other wounded around. If you're smart, you'll steer clear of the subject around the Guildmaster. Perhaps you and I will have time to discuss it more later.
Interesting. So yeah, you start to see some stuff.
His mother's been holding him back, protecting him. You'll go to Nonwil Cavern with him. Galtus Previa was lost there, and you're to find him. And not
Good
a
to
word
know.
of this to the Guildmaster. Go find him. He'll be in the Daunton house, most likely. And bring him back in one piece.
I'll try, but
Time's wasted.
I am level 6 now, so I'm gonna say 25, but no, I leveled up. But yeah. This is where shit starts to get to the point where you're like, oh, I'm putting everything together. Like I'm understanding.
Good to see you.
Because yeah, people are not getting jobs, and you're like, okay, well, maybe just send more people out, and then this happens, and you're like, oh, she's not sending people out because everyone she sends out gets hurt, so she doesn't want to send people out because one of them people is her son, and she wants to keep her last son alive and all that. So,
Greetings, guildmate.
hello.
What can I do for you?
We're gonna go. I don't know which one to say. I'm gonna say your name.
I'm Varanus Daunton. What can I do for you?
Okay, we're gonna go to Galtus, whatever the fuck.
A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this.
Indeed.
You say this came from Orain himself?
Yes.
Well, perhaps I should speak with Mother first.
No, you don't need to do this.
Oh, I'm prepared. Of course. I'm sure there's no need to speak to Mother at all. Let's go.
This is the thing. I understand that type of relationship where your mother just sort of fucking coddles you until you're fucking like 50. But it gets to the point with me, I'm just sort of like, lad, you're a grown adult. Grow up. You know what I mean? Just take some responsibility and like do something yourself so you can at least say you've done some stuff. But it gets to the point with this character, you're like, okay, you have not seen the sunlight for a long ass time. She is afraid of you fucking tripping over a pebble. And it shows. Oh, and he's not here. That's fine. I'll cut to when I'm there. It's fine. Well, I'm here, but he isn't. Which seems like a bit of a problem. But honestly, it might allow me to just get through this place without him even taking damage. Never mind. He's right there. Yeah, we've arrived and all that. So, that seems like a problem. Where are you going, lad? You're faster than me. Calm down. I need to make sure you survive. Good point, me. I'll save there. Oh, the trolls do not take damage. That's a problem. And there are quite a lot of them. Oi! Jesus, they do damage. I have to keep myself alive. Fuck this motherfucker. You know what I mean? We're fine. We're fine. Okay, I'd rather me take a lot of damage than him. Because he is in need of surviving this. And I honestly don't know if he... Oh, he can't die. We're fine. Thought he could. I don't know. It's me in it. I would... Actually, no. You know what? It's not just me. I thought he would have been able to be killed in this. I don't know. But that's fine. That takes the pressure off me, honestly. I'll go towards the red instead of going towards any random place I see. Because I get distracted quite a bit. That's the way we went, so it is this way. He'll be fine. Yeah, I definitely need to remember to do that, that related Mages Guild quest. Oh no. That's the wrong one, that's fine. Oh, they don't do that much damage. Oh, we're fine. Gear's unconscious. That's not good. Okay, we're fine. Oh, he's back in the fight. Let's go, boys. We're fine. Oh, that was a good block off me. That's a good point. While I'm, you know, kicking some ass. He is an angry man, I will say. Elden Ring Night Rain. I haven't seen a sword and shield character yet. Unless I just haven't been paying attention. But I really like the sword and shield combo. So... It's interesting they wouldn't have a character that's just, you know, sword and shield based. Because you can do a lot with, like, that type of character. When I'm talking, like, you know, abilities and all that. Just, like, straight up blocking damage for certain people, increase certain people's defense, increase certain people's resistances. Like, you could do a lot. Okay, these trolls do fucking damage. Okay. They do be hitting for some solid damage. But that's fine. We're gonna kick some ass. Me and my man, who I always thought I had to not let him get hit, but thinking about it now, it's pretty obvious that he probably would be getting hit a lot. Can you tell I play this game on easy usually? There we go. Security level 45. Love that. I don't have any... Oh, no, I do. There we go. Love that. But yeah, I'd say this is, now knowing that he can't actually just straight up die, pretty fucking easy quest, I will say. Ignore the fact that I'm getting my ass kicked and he's now unconscious on the floor. Yeah, focus on one, heal, jump around, jump up, and get down. I thought that was an ogre getting back up, and then I realized I have not fought an ogre in this room other than that one. Holy fuck, that does damage. You've got this, my man. Okay, he's unconscious. Come on. I'll fuck you up, bitch. Damn, they do damage. Nice. Oh, I've got silence. That makes sense. Who's silencing me? Ain't nobody casting spells? But yeah, like... There's a couple of characters I would have thought they would have made in, that's nice. In Night Rain. That they haven't got a variant of, which is interesting. But obviously they've got DLC coming. Okay. He was not interested in me. You do damage with that sword. What sword you got? Damn. Does silver do more damage? Okay, that's a dead end. Does silver do more damage to, like, these types of enemies? I thought it was just, like, undead and the gatekeeper. But, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it's fine. I am thinking about, I more and more for Night Rain now, because obviously it's a roguelike. And I don't know if you'll start with a weapon, because I didn't play the beta test, so I literally have no idea basically anything about the game. So if you actually just start with nothing, like straight up nothing, then instead of a bow dropping, it might be like a crossbow, and that will be not the greatest, honestly. I don't like crossbows in Elden Ring. They might have made them a lot more easy to use in Night Rain, seeing as it's a roguelike, but... don't know. Yeah, that is a very interesting thing. Because that right there is a Blackwood Company shield. And it's next to my man. Which is very interesting. Honestly, I really like that shield. Because, I mean... I can't. My character's fucking stupid. There we go. Look at that shield. So good. But yeah, that's a quest item. Look at it. Got spikies. But that's a game other than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The Viking one. You can use shields as weapons in that, and I thought that was a really interesting idea. No other game has done that so far, and I think that's kind of like a missed opportunity. Just the idea of putting spikes all over shields and then just kicking ass. You know what I mean? Like, that would be really cool. I think that would be just quite an interesting idea. Like Captain America type shit, you know what I mean? But no game has really done that other than that game. Well, I may be wrong, but tell me. But yeah. Oh wait, no, Elden Ring, you can I mean, you can put a shield as your weapon, and I have done so, but it's sort of meh. Yeah, you know. I'm talking like a weapon class of shields that's like some sword, some shield, like some bladed shields and stuff, you know what I mean?
You're back. What have you found out about Galtus Praetor's disappearance?
He did.
Dead? Damn. What got him?
I found this shield.
Let me see that. Interesting. The symbols on it are familiar to me.
Blackwood
I'll be looking
Company.
into this.
Anything else?
That's all. For now. Good job, though. You got Varanus home safe. I
Well,
think it'll do him good. I'll pay him for
well.
the contract. And this for you.
Long Sword of Winter. What the fuck did you just give me, you fucking legend? Oh yeah, I love you. Marry me, motherfucker. Look at that. A Daedric sword that's already in... Boys, we're good. We're good. We've been saved.
How are you today?
I was talking, right at the beginning of this episode, I was talking about an enchanted version of a Daedric sword. Hell yeah.
Please, go ahead.
And now we've got a Frost one. Frost is very good in this game. Because, I mean, a lot of things are resistant to fire because, I mean, Oblivion gates and all that. So, yeah, having a Frost weapon or a Shock weapon, you know what I mean? 10 out of 10. We love that. So, yeah, I'll stop it here. Mostly because I've got a headache and my nose is going to start bleeding if I continue. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it's a bit of a short one. And, yeah, I'll continue my Fighters Guild journey in the next episode. And if I remember, hopefully do that side quest about Mage's Guild and all that. Leave me alone. But, yeah, see what, I swear there's something there. No. Yeah, but we'll see what happens, you know? See if this Fighters Guild thing turns up anything. I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be, because I've already taken a picture of that Fighters Guild. I might go to the Shade and Hold one and take a picture of that instead. Yeah, I'll probably do that. And I've got a slightly different armor set, because the other one I had like some mithril on, so it'll be different in some parts. I'm hoping to get a Daedric armor set soon, but that just requires me to be unbelievably lucky. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. Hope you stick around for the next episode. Peace.